Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here, and in this video, you're going to be watching me fish a heavily pressured pond with 3 different lures to try to make it happen. Let's make it happen. Whoa, there we go. Yeah! Woo, holy cow, folks. Topwater Johnny here, man. This is what we came here for. Look at that. Get back here. Look at that right there. That's the kind of beast that we came here for. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny. Look at that beast right there, baby. I think I won the tournament with that one right there. I am the one with this one. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here. I want to welcome you to the next lure fishing review here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 3 different lures that I use on one of the more difficult ponds in my local area here. See, one of the things about when you're fishing is that some ponds are hot all the time, some cool off real fast, and then some are really, really difficult. And so what I learned is that I'm fishing in this video, you're going to see in a spot that the pond isn't that big. It's a pretty good sized lake, but not really huge. But the fish are really heavily pressured, awful finicky, and they've seen a lot. So what I had to do here was kind of mix it up. So you're going to see kind of an encapsulation of me fishing a day at this lake, as well as fishing another day in a different location. But this first day you're going to watch, that you're going to see first off, is really going to see me really having to deal with unique situations and fishing with different types of lures to make it happen. The first fish you're going to see me fish with, and the lure actually I'm going to be using, is an actual Jackall clone. This is a baby minnow right here. And I'm going to end up pairing that with a trapper hook. So I'm going to use a trapper hook and this baby clone right here in order to make that happen here. Now, for those that, let's see here. Let me see something here real quick. All right, for those that are not familiar with the actual company called Trapper, here, I want to make sure you see it right here. Pull that back a little bit there. There is the packaging for Trapper hooks, and right here is once again what a Trapper hook looks like here. As you can notice, it has that indentation right here, which really locks down the fish. So I'm going to be actually pairing it this way, where it's actually paired on like this, so that it ends up being pretty much weedless as it moves through the water column. And I'm going to be using that one at the lake. I'm also going to be using Zoom, but I'm going to be using from Zoom a morning dawn worm like this, because the bass normally hit this worm right here, because it's usually a little bit different. Most guys aren't fishing with a red worm, no green pumpkin. They're using the dark colors, the blacks, the blues. But I've been fishing with this because I try to give the bass something different to look at. And then also finally, I'm going to be fishing with the Megabass cicada. So I'm going to be using the Beetle X as always. You've seen it in other videos, and you'll even hear me reference it in this actual video itself. But I'll be fishing with these 3 lures for this video. So I just wanted to share that with you before we got started, so that you would see me fishing with a diversity of lures, because sometimes when you're fishing a heavily pressured lake that you know gets pressure, you're going to have to come at it with different things throughout the day to get those bass to continue and keep biting. So sometimes we get one lure, we get hot with it, and we keep going, and then it burns out or they get tired of it. This pond, I had to keep switching it up to make it happen. So that's what you're going to watch in this video. So please like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all that you guys do as far as comments and leaving me messages. I appreciate that. I'm going to keep bringing the videos to you, but I just wanted to provide you with this particular video about how to deal with a difficult pond and make it work. So once again, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Enjoy the video. All right. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Topwater Johnny here. Just going to my next outing here, and I'm down at another little local lake in the Claremont, Florida area. Just trying to give you a quick shot of that right there. Boy, that's pretty juicy right here. Pretty juicy. And my goal, of course, I'm always trying to hit that top water. That's what I'm trying to do. but also out here. This is kind of a unique little pond here and how these fish respond and bite. So what I'm doing is I'm noticing the environment, seeing if anything's breaking on top. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be using a little special bait that I've used in the past here that I've had success with. And I want to show it to you here, everybody. And it is the baby bass. What they call it the clone baby bass by Jackall. And it's a really good little baby bass. It imitates bass really well. I've got that on the trapper hook. So I got it on the trapper hook here. A little dirt on there, excuse the dirt on that. Got it on that little trapper hook there. And my plan is to be throwing this up in those weeds and running it through there kind of weedless. And it's definitely floating on top. So the whole goal is to get that strike. And that's what the plan is here today. So we'll see what happens on this journey. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Not bad. It's a little tougher here where we are. We're in a little tougher spot, but we got a good hook set. Got a good hook set right there. You know, I was fishing with that little baby bass minnow, and it looks like that proved to be successful on this particular run right here. So that's a good one. And if you can notice here I'm using that trapper hook. So I got them in a good hook set at the very top there. So, you know, hey, you know, it's a little minnow. It's spawning season. And, you know, of course I want to do top water. But for right now, hey, man, this was a good shot. So I'm very happy about that. And we'll just keep moving on. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Woo! Can't believe it. I got one. All right. In the weeds and the muck, a decent bass was hiding in there, folks. That is all right. He's not very big, but I'm fishing in a place that's kind of tough. As you can see, I got him on. Let's see here. As you can see, I got him on the trapper hook. So that was a good hit. All right. Not bad for this lake right here. This lake is tough, man. So this fish is well earned. There we go. Right on the fall. Right on the fall. Right on the fall, everybody. There we go. Woo! Unbelievable. Long cast. Right on the fall. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Long cast. Right on the fall. Megabass cicada. And I got one. That was a long, long way. Everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here. Look at that one right there. But look at the distance I had to go through. Woo! I threw that one a long way. I had a 7'2" baitcaster, light line, high cast. Got him right on the fall. So we got to do what we got to do out here and have to make it work. All right then. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Boom. All right. All right. Sorry I lost y'all for a second, but look at that one. All right. Got him before I lost y'all. Look at that. Boom. On that cicada. He couldn't resist it. Got him good on that cicada. Once again, the cicada bug putting in work. All right. As always, it's Topwater Johnny right here. Here's one for you right here on that cicada bug. Be sure to watch my YouTube channel and you'll see a full video of me catching bass on cicada bugs. So be sure to check that out. All right, once again, that's one right there on that cicada. That's a nice one right there. All right. There we go. There we go. Woo! There we go. Wow. Look at that. Folks, I was just playing around. No. I was just playing around and got one right there on the cicada. Right there on the cicada bug. Wow. There we go, everybody. Nice one right there on the cicada bug. All right. All right, everybody. Once again, that cicada puts in work, everybody. You got to get you one of them cicadas because they make it happen. All right. Hey, everybody. It's Topwater Johnny here. Well, in this video, you had a chance to see me fish one of the most difficult, heavily pressured ponds in my area. Plus, you guys had a chance to see a little bit of bonus footage of me fishing in a different location where I was actually using that Megabass Beetle X. So what I hope from this video that you learned is that sometimes when you're fishing a certain body of water that's heavily pressured, you have to use different types of lures throughout that day or throughout that fishing session to make it happen. And that's really what I had to do. I had to go from that little Jackall clone minnow to a Morning Dawn Zoom to the Beetle X. So I kept switching it up, making it work, and then was able to complete out the day with some catches, which you saw. So I just want to thank everybody for watching this video. Like I said before, I want you to learn something, so hopefully you learn something about diversity there. But as always, please like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so that you're notified the next time I release another video. And I want you to always remember that phrase, keep your line tight, because when they hit those topwater lures, it's going to be a big bite. All right.